Hello everyone. So today we are going to discuss the topic that is number system. What is exactly in this topic? Is it the number system same thing which is given in the various books, that is finding LCM, HCF, or anything else we have to go through in this number system to write the various competitive exam? In this video we'll understand exactly basics of all the numbers and logical approach to the calculation, further the divisibility rules, and even the brainstorming on the numbers. Let me clarify it to you that number system is actually not directly finding out LCM, HCF. They won't say you to find what is the LCM of the given number or what is the HCF of the given numbers. Instead, they will give you some calculation on the numbers, and if you want to get the answer of those calculation, after the calculation what the answer is, very important thing that for every question there is some logical approach which I can guarantee you. But the thing which I cannot guarantee is that in every question the formula is valid. Maybe few questions formula will be valid but not all the question. But every question will be having some logical approach behind it. And in order to find the logical approach behind that calculation, very first thing, start working on the question. Don't fear by seeing the question. Like they have given 9,45,644 to the power of 2,92,000. Oh my God, even my calculator won't say the answer. So don't get feared by seeing the question. Start working on the question. But while you're working on the question, remember two things. What they are asking, what I am doing. These two things should be running in your mind. If these two things are running in your mind, definitely you will reach to the logical approach to that calculation. So what are those logical approach of the calculations, various calculation in the numbers? We'll understand that, and we will even go through first the basic of the numbers. So let us go with the basics of the numbers. In the numbers, very first thing it comes, what is natural number? So natural number, as the word itself define, natural. So natural numbers are the numbers which we started studying from childhood onwards. Very first thing we studied, that was the number 1, then 2, then 1 to 5, then 1 to 10, then 1 to 100. Even some primary teachers, parents taught 100 to 1 in reverse also. So 1 to infinite or infinity is the natural number. First of all, infinite, infinity, this word we use when we feel that there is some answer, but what is that answer we don't know, then we use the word infinity or infinite. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up till infinite we call it as natural number. Why we are using the word infinite? Because we feel that there is some bigger number, but what is that bigger number we don't know. So that is the reason we use the word infinite or infinity. So all the counting numbers from 1, 2, 3, 4 up till infinite we call it as natural number. Every counting number is called as natural number. So natural number is clear to you. Natural number is all the numbers from 1 onwards, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so on, so on, so on up till infinite. So we call it as natural number. Next comes whole number. My dear friend, let me tell you, with the discovery of zero by Aryabhatta, there came the whole numbers. I mean to say zero and all the natural numbers we call it as whole number. So obviously what will be the whole numbers? The whole numbers will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, so on up till infinite. Means 0 and all the natural numbers we call it as whole number. Next comes even number. What is even number? Any number which when divided by 2 leaves the remainder 0, then it is a even number. Any number which when divided by 2 leaves the remainder 0, then it is a even number. So can I say 3 as a even number? So 3 you divide by 2. Now you will say, sir, 2, 1.5 is a 3. So we got remainder 0. So it is a even number. No, not like that. Quotient should not be any decimal or fraction. Quotient should be some whole numbers. So any number which when divided by 2 leaves the remainder 1, then it is called as odd number. Any number which when divided by 2 leaves the remainder 1, then this number will be called as odd number. Any number which when divided by 2 leaves the remainder 0, it is the even number, but quotient should not be any decimal or fraction. Quotient should be some whole numbers. So even is clear, odd is also clear. Moving further, what is prime number? What is prime number? So prime number, maximum the people they define any number which is divisible by 1 and itself is a prime number. If that is the definition, then every number in this world will be a prime number, because any number you take, 62, it is divisible by 1, it is divisible by 62, 49 divisible by 1, divisible by 49. Then further the people define like this, any number which is divisible by 1 and itself only, then it is a prime number. They use the word only. So any number which is divisible by 1 and itself only is a prime number. In that case, 1 is a prime number, because 1 is divisible by only 1 and itself. No other number can divide it. So let me tell you, the prime number definition is not this. In order to understand the definition of prime number, we should understand these two words, that is factors and multiples. What are the factors of the given number? All those numbers which can divide a given number will be called as factors of the given number. Like for example, if I ask you, what are the factors of 6? So what all number can divide 6? 1 can divide 6, 1 6 are 6, 2 can divide 6, 2 3s are 6, 3 can also divide 6, 3 2s are 6, and 6 can divide 6, 6 1s are 6. So all those number which can divide a given number will be called as factors of the given number. Now multiples. What are multiples? Multiples are all those number which come in given number table. In given number table, all those number which come, that is called as multiple. Like if I ask, what are the multiples of 6? So what all number comes in 6 table? It is 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54, 60, 62, 66, 72, 78, 84, 90, 96, 102, 108. If you go on saying, my dear friend, this will be going on. You don't know what is the last number. How can you find what is the last multiple? So you have to use the word up to infinity. Because we don't know what is the largest number, how can we find what is the largest multiple? So important here, for a given number, we can find how many factors are there. But for a given number, how many multiples are there? That we cannot find. So coming back to the definition of what is prime number. So prime number says any number which is divisible by 1 and itself is a prime number. Instead of defining like that, you say prime number as any number which is having only 2 factors. Any number which is having only 2 factors, neither less than 2 nor more than 2. Then it will be called as prime number. Like for example, what are the factors of 13? It is 1 and 13. Exactly 2 factors, exactly only, not less, not more. It should be exactly 2 factors for any number, then that number will be called as prime number. And non-prime, or else you can say, call it as composite number, are all those number which is having more than 2 factors. All those number which are having more than 2 factors, it will be called as non-prime or composite number. Now coming back to 1. So what is 1? Is it prime or is it composite? So my dear friend, 1 is having only one factor. 1 is having only one factor. In order to become a prime number, it should have 2 factors. So it is not a prime number. In order to become composite number or non-prime number, it should have more than 2 factors. But it is having only one factor. So 1 is neither prime nor composite. Moving further, rational number. What is rational number? Any number which can be written in the form of P by Q. Remember carefully, any number which can be written in the form of P by Q. I am not saying it should be in the form of P by Q. If you can write a given number in the form of P by Q, where P and Q can be any integers, but Q should not be equal to 0. Denominator should not be equal to 0. Why? If denominator is 0, it will become irrational number. My dear friend, let me tell you, no, it will become undefined number. It won't become irrational, it will become undefined number if denominator becomes 0. So any number which can be written in the form of P by Q, which can be stated in the form of P by Q, where P and Q can be any integers. Numerator, denominator can be any integers, but Q should not be, denominator should not be equal to 0. So is 3 a rational number? Yes. You can write it as 3 by 1. Is 5.8 a rational number? Yes, you can write it as 58 by 10. If you can write P by Q form, it is a rational number. P and Q can be any integers. Is minus 8 a rational number? Yes, you can write it as minus 8 by 1. Numerator, denominator can be any integers. Denominator should not be equal to 0. Is 0 a rational number? Yes, you can write it as 0 by 1. Numerator can come 0. Denominator should not be equal to 0. Now, is 42.4 bar a rational number? Is 42.4 bar a rational number? If you say yes, it is a rational number, I want P by Q form for this. If you say no, it is not a rational number, don't worry. So my dear friend, let me tell you, yes, it is a rational number. It can be written in the form of P by Q, that is 382 by 9. This is the P by Q form of 42.4 bar. If you want, you can check it out. You can check it out. Let us divide 382 by 9. 9 fours, 36. Remainder how much? 2. It becomes 22. 9 twos, 18. Remainder how much? 4. If you keep decimal here, it can be mentioned as 40. So 9 fours, 36. Remainder how much? 4. It becomes 40. 9 fours, 36. Remainder how much? 4. It becomes 40. 9 fours, 36. So what it is? 42.4444 means 42.4 bar. So it can be written as 382 by 9. If you can write P by Q form, it is a rational number. Now the doubt comes, sir, how to find this P by Q form? Very simple method it is. Very simple method I can say you. You can find easily the P by Q form. Like, let us say, some x value is equal to 42.4 bar. Means 42.44444 so on. How many numbers are repeating here? Here single digit is going on repeating. Period is single. Bar is with single digit. Then do one thing. Multiply 10 both side. If bar is with 2 digits are going on repeating. Multiply 100 both side. If bar is with 3 digit, multiply 1000 both side. Means the number which is repeating, that you have to bring before decimal. So here single digit is going on repeating. Then multiply 10 both side. It will become 10x is equal to 424.444444 so on. Then what you can do? Subtract it. 10x minus x, how much it will become? 9x is equal to. Now in right hand side, what will happen? After decimal, everywhere 4 minus 40, 4 minus 40, 4 minus 40. So my dear friend, after decimal 0, no value. Main subtraction starts here. 424 minus 42. How much will be getting? 382. So what is x value? It will be 382 by 9. What is x? X is actually 42.4 bar. It can be written as 382 by 9. And if you can write P by Q form, it is a rational number. Now my dear friend, the doubt comes. Up till now, whatever number we saw, every number is a rational number. Then what is irrational number then? So don't define irrational number as any number which cannot be written in the, not like that. In order to understand irrational number, we should understand decimals. My dear friend, decimals, it will be of two varieties. Decimals, you will be getting of two varieties. One we call it as terminating decimals. Another we call it as non-terminating decimals. Terminating decimals and non-terminating decimals. Now you will ask me, sir, what is this word terminating? Terminating means some ending is there. For any decimal, some ending comes. Somewhere it ends. Like here in the previous slide, 3, it was a terminating decimal. 5.8, it was a terminating decimal. But there are some decimals which are non-terminating. Means ending won't come. Like 42.4 bar. Ending is not coming. 4444 is going on. So the decimals, they are of two variety. One we call it as terminating, another we call it as non-terminating decimal. The decimals which are non-terminating, that is again of two varieties. One we call it as recurring or repeating decimals. Another we call it as non-recurring or non-repeating decimals. Recurring or repeating decimal, another will be called as non-recurring, non-repeating decimal. Let me tell you, decimals which are terminating is a rational number. Decimals which are terminating is a rational number. Because for that we have P by Q form. Here we have P by Q form. If it is a terminating, if ending is coming. And Decimals, if it is non-terminating but repeating, non-terminating but repeating, excuse me, non-terminating but repeating, then it will be also a rational number. Non-terminating but repeating, like for here you can see non-terminating but repeating. It's not terminating but it is repeating. Then it is also, we are having P by Q form, that is also rational number. But my dear friend, let me tell you, if a decimal becomes non-terminating and non-repeating, then it will be called as irrational number. Non-terminating, non-repeating. Once again, decimals are divided into two varieties. One we call it as terminating, another as non-terminating. Non-terminating decimal, again two varieties. One we call it as recurring or repeating, another we call it as non-recurring or non-repeating. So decimals which are terminating is a rational number. Decimals which are non-terminating but repeating, that is also rational number. But if a decimal becomes non-terminating and non-repeating, then it will be a irrational number, because for this we cannot find P by Q form. Non-terminating, non-repeating. Like for example, what is the value of root 2? What is the value of root 2? Find out in your calc C, what is the value of root 2? Root 2 value will come somewhere around 1.41421356. What happened? Digits completed in your calculator, it will go further. 29517. More bigger calculator, more further it will go. More bigger calculator, more further. More bigger calculator, more further. My dear friend, this is non-terminating, non-repeating decimal. Neither it is terminating nor repeating. You cannot find any particular period where you can keep a bar. Here after 4 is 1, here after 4 it is 2. You cannot find a period where you can keep a bar. Such decimals are called as irrational number, because for this we don't have P by Q form. Non-terminating, non-repeating. Not only root 2, even root 3 is irrational. But root 4 is a rational number, because root 4 can be written as 2 and 2 can be written as 2 by 1. Where you cannot find a perfect square root, then it will be non-terminating, non-repeating decimal. It will be irrational number. Not only square root. If you cannot find perfect cube root, perfect fourth root, perfect fifth root, that will be also non-terminating, non-repeating decimal. That will be also irrational number. Clear? Now coming to the pi. Tell me pi, is it a rational or irrational? So many people, they will say, sir, pi can be written as 22 by 7, P by Q form, it is 22 by 7, we have P by Q form. Some people, they say 22 by 7 is non-terminating, non-repeating. You divide 22 by 7, you will find it is, no doubt it is non-terminating, but it is repeating. Non-terminating but repeating. So let me tell you, 22 by 7 or else 3.14, the value of pi what we are taking, these both the values are actually rational number. Both the values are rational number. But pi is irrational number. Pi is irrational number. The value of pi what you are taking, that is a rational number, but pi itself is irrational number. Let me tell you, this 22 by 7 or 3.14, it is not the exact value of pi, it is the approximate value of pi. Up till today's date, we don't have the exact value of pi. That is the reason you must have seen there is a movie called as The Life of Pi. But if we don't have exact value of pi, somewhat you can say it will be something like 3.14, and it won't be exactly 22 by 7. Okay, it will be non-terminating, non-repeating decimal of the pi. Now coming back to the calculation, let me tell you, these all comes under the real number, but these are not the things what they ask in the various competitive exam. As I said you, in the various competitive exam, they will be asking you the calculation on the numbers. So you must be good at calculation, and no doubt starting I'll give you very easy question. You must be good at addition, subtraction. So very simple question I am giving you over here. The question goes like 1 minus 2 plus 3 minus 4 plus 5 minus 6, so on, so on, so on, so on. Which year is running now? I think the year running is 2022. If I do up till 2022, what will be the answer? 1 minus 2 plus 3 minus 4 plus 5. If I go like that, up till 2022, what will be my answer? No doubt many of us will say that, sir, we can use the formula that is sum of even number, sum of odd number. I said you already that few questions formula will be valid, but not all the question. No doubt here you can use the formula sum of even number, sum of odd number. Sum of even number, it will come in negative because all even number is negative. And sum of odd number in positive. Difference between those two, you will get the answer. But every question formula is valid. That is not guaranteed. But every question will be having some logical approach behind it. And in order to know the logical approach, as I said, you start working on the question. Start working on the question. Very simple. Just understand here. If I go for 1 minus 2, nothing more. Only 1 minus 2. What I'll get? 1 minus 2 will get minus 1. Forget about it. Go for plus 3 minus 4. How much you'll get? Plus 3 minus 4. Again minus 1. Plus 5 minus 6. Plus 5 minus 6. How much you'll get? Again minus 1. Means every pair of digit will be generating 1 minus 1 and giving to you. Every pair of digit. Up till 2022 we have to go for. Up till 2022, how many such pairs you can make? Obviously, half of 2022. What is half of 2022? 1011. Means 1011 pairs we can make. It means 1011 times we'll be getting minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, minus 1. Up till 1011 times we'll get that. So our answer will become minus 1011. This is the answer. I'm not saying formula is wrong, but I'm trying to explain you every question there will be a logical approach. Because formula will be there, that is not guaranteed. If you want to know the logical approach, start working on the question. Don't fear by seeing the question. And every question will be having its own logic. You must be good at factorials. Yes? No, sir. We forgot everything. What is 1 factorial? It's 1. What is 0 factorial? It is again 1. What is 2 factorial? It's 2. What is 3 factorial? It is 6. How? 3 into 2 into 1 or else 1 into 2 into 3. Very good. So my dear friend, again my next question comes like, if I go for like this, the question goes like, one more question, see here, it will be the question like 1 factorial plus 2 factorial plus 3 factorial plus 4 factorial, so on, so on, so on. If I go up till 2022 factorial, in the answer, what will be the unit place digit? I'm not asking you what is the answer. I'm asking you here, in the answer, what will be the unit place digit, the last digit of the answer. So the question on your screen is this: 1 factorial plus 2 factorial plus 3 factorial, like that up till 4 factorial, like that up till 2022 factorial. In the answer, what will be the unit place digit? Now you must be thinking, we have to do this much. My dear friend, not like that. Start working on the question. Don't fear by seeing the question. Start working. What is 1 factorial? What is 1 factorial? It is 1. What is 2 factorial? It is 2. What is 3 factorial? It is 6. What we have to do all this? All this we have to add. And after addition, all we have to add now? And after addition, in the sum what we get, in that answer, we want unit place digit, the last digit. Now what is 4 factorial? 4 factorial? It is 24. In 24, what is important to us? Important to us is 4. 2 is not important because addition of last digit will generate the last digit. Previous digits are not important. Addition of the last digit will generate that last digit. So 2 is not important, but for your convenience, I am writing 2 also here, 24. Now, what is 5 factorial? It comes 120. 120 means last digit 0. 5 factorial, it is 120, means last digit 0. Now, if you want 6 factorial, what you will do, in order to find 6 factorial, in 120 you will multiply 6 to get the 6 factorial. In 120, if you multiply 6, you will get the 6 factorial. 6 zeros are 0. No doubt you will be getting 720, but last digit will be 0. Now if you want 7 factorial, in this you will multiply 7 to get 7 factorial. 7 zeros are 0. No doubt you will be getting 5040, but last digit will be 0. Once in 5 factorial you got last digit 0. After that, every factorial the last digit will be 0 only. Because 0 multiplied to any number, it will be 0 only in the unit digit I am talking about. Not only up till 2022 factorial, even if you go up till 1,82,000 factorial also, last date everywhere it will be 0 after 5 factorial. So all those from last, if we come, all those 0 adding up till here, it will be 0. Main addition starts here. 4 plus 6, 10. 10 plus 2, 12. 12 plus 1, 13. 13 means unit date consists of 3. This is the answer. As simple. Don't fear by seeing the question. This is the answer. Is it clear? One more question. With the same data, I can ask you one more question. With the same data. Listen the question. It is not there on the slide. Listen the question. Some part of that question is there on the slide. Listen the question clearly. Question goes like 1 factorial plus 2 factorial plus 3 factorial plus 4 factorial, like that. If we do up till 2022 factorial, we'll be getting some answer. We'll be getting some answer. When that answer is divided by 3, when that answer is divided by 3, what will be the remainder? How much remainder will get? Whatever, after doing all this factorial, finding out all the factorial up till 2022, adding everything, getting one answer, that answer when it is divided by 3, what will be the remainder? I can give you the option. Option goes like, remainder will be 1, second option remainder will be 2, third option remainder will be 3, and fourth option can't be determined. And let me tell you, my dear friend, don't use this directly can't be determined, because this option is given as can't be determined. It is not given as I can't determine. Can't be determined means universal it is. So my dear friend, let me tell you, the remainder won't be 3 first of all, because you are dividing the number by 3. So remainder can be either 1 or 2 or 0, or else can't be determined. These are the option given. Let me tell you that answer when you divide by 3, your remainder will come 0. That answer will be divisible by 3. That answer will be divisible by 3. Now, why that answer is divisible by 3? Is it that last digit is 3, so the answer is divisible by 3? Let me tell you, no. If based on last digit, if we can say, then 13 should be divisible by 3. 23 should be divisible by 3. Here also last date is 3. Not because last date is 3, I am saying that. Let me tell you why I am saying it is divisible by 3. Because just check here. 1 plus 2. 1 plus 2. Here we got now 1 factorial 1, 2 factorial 2. Add everything. 1 plus 2, you get 3. Up till here, the sum is divisible by 3. Up till here, the sum is divisible by 3. After this, whatever we are getting here factorials, these are all multiples of 3. These are all 3 into something. Means their sum, it will be definitely divisible by 3. Means that answer when you divide by 3, remainder comes 0. Because it will be divisible by 3. Let us see more questions. Every question will be having its own logic. Here is the question. How many zeros would be at the end in the answer of 100 factorial? In the answer of 100 factorial, how many zeros will come at the end? 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. How many times it will come in 100 factorial answer? So my dear friend, in order to know in 100 factorial answer how many zeros will come at the end, first of all we have to find 100 factorial. What is the answer? So don't ask the calculator. Let us find 100 factorial answer. In order to find 100 factorial answer, what we have to go for? We have to go for 100 into 99 into 98 into 97 into 96 into 95 into like this. We have to go up till 1. Then we'll get 100 factorial answer. Or else we can even go like this: 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5 into 6 into 7 into 8 into 9 into like that up till 100 if we go for. We'll get 100 factorial of the 100 factorial answer. Either of the way. Both the ways will get 100 factorial answer. Now, here they are not asking you 100 factorial what is the answer. They are asking you a 100 factorial answer. Last how many zeros will come? So let us find how 0 is generated. How 0 is generated? Let's see the products here. 1 into 2. 2. Any 0 is generated? No. 2 3s are 6. Any 0 is generated? No. 3 4s are 12. Any 0 is generated? No. 4 5s are 20. Yes, 0 is generated. 4 5s are 20. 0 is generated. 5 6s are 30. 0 is generated. 5 8s are 40. 0 is generated. 5 2s are 10, 0 is generated. What does it mean? It means that whenever 5 is multiplied with any even number, 0 is generated. Whenever 5 is multiplied with any even number, 0 is generated. Now my dear friend, here even numbers so many are there. Every alternate number is a even number. One odd number, even number. Odd number, even number. Every alternate number is a even number. Even number so many are there, but 5 it will be limited. So in order to know in the answer of 100 factorial how many zeros will come at the end, we should know in 100 factorial how many 5s are hidden. As many 5s, those many zeros at the end. Because those 5 will multiply with any even number and they will generate 0. 5 is less, even numbers are more. That is the reason we are searching how many 5s, those many zeros. So let us search how many 5s are there. So my dear friend, how many 5s are there? Let us check. 1 to 10. How many 5s are there? My dear friend, 2 5s. 2 5s are there. 1 5 in the middle and 1 5 in the 10. 10 can be written as 5 2s are 10. That is the reason 10 is having 0. Okay. Similarly, 11 to 20. How many 5s will be there? Again 2 5s. 1 5 in 15, that is 5 3s are 15. Another 5 in 20, that is 5 4s are 20. Similarly, 21 to 30. Not 2 5s. Here you will be getting 3 5s. Here you have 3 5s. Why? Because in the middle you will be having 25. 25 can be written as 5 5s are 25. Means 25 alone is having 2 5s. And 1 5 in 30, that is 6 5s are 30. Further, moving further, 31 to 40. Again you will be getting 2 5s. 41 to 50. Again you will be getting 3 5s. Why? 45 will be having only 1 5. 45 only 1 5. That is 9 5s are 45. But 50 can be written as 25 2s are 50. And 25 alone can be written as 5 5s are 25. Wherever 25 is there, that 25 alone is having 2 5s. Similarly, if we go for 51 to 60, we'll be getting 2 5s. 61 to 70, we'll be getting again 2 5s. 71 to 80, here again we'll be getting 3 5s. Why? Because in the middle there is 75. 75 can be written as 25 3s are 75. And 25 alone can be written as 5 5s are 25. Similarly, 81 to 90, you will be getting 2 5s. And 91 to 100, here you will be getting 3 5s only. Don't get confused by seeing the zeros of 100. My dear friend, it will be having 3 5s. 1 5 in 95, that is 19 5s are 95. And 100 can be written as 25 4s are 100. And 25 alone can be written as 5 5s are 25. Don't get confused by seeing the zeros of 100. 100 is having only 2 5s in it. So total how many 5s? Add everything. 2 plus 2 4, 4 plus 3 7, to 9, 9 plus 3, 9 plus 3, it is 12, 14, 16, 19, 21 and 3. Total we are getting 24. So total 24 5s are coming. It means that in 100 factorial answer, last you will be getting 24 zeros. 24 zeros. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. It will come 24 times. Because these 5 will multiply with any even number and it will generate zeros. Now the question arises. This much lengthy process, again, no doubt it is not that hectic, but process is somewhat lengthy. My dear friend, let me tell you, there is a shortcut for this. Again, let me remind you, shortcut means what? Condition apply. Formula you can use in whole topic, but shortcut will be having some limitation, some condition. So the shortcut, what I am going to say, first of all, listen the condition behind it. This shortcut, whatever I am going to say, it is valid only for finding out in any factorial how many prime numbers are hidden. Only for valid for only prime numbers. I mean to say, in any factorial, how many 2 is hidden, how many 3 are hidden, how many 5 are hidden, how many 7, how many 11, how many 13, how many 17, how many 19, how many 23. You can use the shortcut. Means shortcut, what I am going to say, that is valid only for prime numbers, finding out any prime number. So here, in 100 factorial answer, last how many zeros will come? For that, we have to find in 100 factorial how many 5s are hidden. And 5 is a prime number. So shortcut is valid. What is that shortcut? Let us understand. In 100 factorial, how many 5s are hidden? So do one thing. 100 divide by 5. How much you'll get? Obviously 20. This 20 also divide by 5. How much you'll get? Obviously 4. This 4 also divide by 5. How much you'll get? Don't say in decimal. Not in decimal. Whole number you say it. So whole number it will be 0. Total how many you got? 20 plus 4. It is 24. But this shortcut is valid only for finding out any prime number. Like for example, if you see this question over here. 50 factorial can be denoted as maximum 7 power how much? 50 factorial can be denoted as maximum 7 power how much? Means how much 7 power we can write maximum. Means they are trying to ask you how many 7s are hidden. In 50 factorial, how many 7s are hidden? And 7 is a prime number. So shortcut is valid. How? Very simple. 50 you divide by 7. 1 by 1 also you can search. You can use the shortcut. 50 divided by 7. How much you will get? Only the whole numbers, not the decimal. So you will get 7. The whole number 7. Again this 7 also divide by 7. How much you will get? 1. This 1 also divide by 7. How much you will get? 0. Total how many you got? 8. So 50 factorial can be written as maximum 7 power 8. Because 8 7s are hidden. One more important thing, I am not saying 50 factorial is equal to 7 power 8. I am saying you 50 factorial can be written as maximum 7 power 8. Some people they get confused. They ask me, sir, is it the same values both? Let me tell you, no. 50 factorial is much bigger value as compared to 7 power 8. 7 power 8 means only 7s are multiplied. In 50 factorial, only 7s are not multiplied. Other numbers are also multiplied. 1, 2, 3, 4. Other numbers are also multiplied in that. Here I am saying 50 factorial can be written as maximum 7 power 8. Is it clear? Which shortcut you can do? But this shortcut is valid only for prime numbers. Okay, so there are more shortcuts for non-prime and all those. But let us go to the next question. How many squares are there in a chessboard? Now, you all must be saying, sir, 64. Though I don't play chess, but I know it is 64 squares. Not like that. They are trying to ask how many squares. I mean to say 4 small squares if you join it. 4 small squares if you join it, that is also a square. Complete chessboard you see. That is also a square. So like that, how many squares are there in a chessboard? Now don't say me, sir, so many are there. How many means you have to say the count. So how many squares are there in a chessboard? No doubt, my dear friend, this is a formula, but using formula again, there is a formula, but using formula again, it is mathematics. We are going for aptitude, the logical approach. So let us understand. And with the logical approach, you can derive formulas also. Okay. So let us see the logical approach, how we can find is. Let's say there is a chessboard. There is a chessboard on your screen, and this chessboard dimension, the size is, chessboard will be in the form of square. So dimension, the size is 8 centimeter by 8 centimeter. So 8 by 8, one chessboard is there. So if the complete dimension of this chessboard on the screen is having the size 8 centimeter by 8 centimeter, what will be the size of this small square? What will be the size of the small square? Obviously 1 by 1 size. So this size, the size 1 by 1 size, how many you are getting? Obviously 8 this side, 8 this side, means total 8 into 8, 64 squares you are getting. That is small squares. Total 64 you are getting. Now let us join 4 small squares. 4 small squares when you join. What is the size of this square? 2 centimeter by 2 centimeter. So 2 by 2 size. How many we are getting? Just observe here on the screen. Already we got one here, one square here, 2 centimeter by 2 centimeter. Leave one. One more you will get like this. Am I right? One more you will get like this here. This is the square. Leave one. One more you will get here like this. Leave one. One more you will get here like this. So my dear friend, this side how many you will get? Vertically 7. Because 8th one you won't be having that side place to make a square. So 7 in vertical, 7 in horizontal. So total it becomes 7 into 7. That is 49 squares. You got the logic? 3 centimeter by 3 centimeter size, how many you will be getting? Obviously 6 into 6, 36 squares. 4 centimeter by 4 centimeter, how many you will be getting? 5 into 5, that is 25 squares. 5 centimeter into 5 centimeter, how many you will be getting? That is 4 into 4, 16 square. Similarly, 6 centimeter by 6 centimeter, you will be getting 3 into 3, 9 squares. And 7 centimeter by 7 centimeter, you will be getting 2 into 2, that is 4 squares. And 8 centimeter by 8 centimeter means the complete chessboard they are talking about. The size 8 centimeter by 8 centimeter, you will be getting 1 into 1, that is obviously 1 square. So total, add everything. You will be getting total, adding everything, it will be coming 204 squares are there in a chessboard. There are total 204 squares. But let me remind you, in the examination like GATE, they will never ask you the question directly like this, how many squares are there in a chessboard? They won't ask. If they have to present this type of question, do you know how they present this question, how they format this question? They format this question as, if a complete chessboard is having 204 squares, that is already given in the question. If a complete chessboard is having 204 squares, then how many squares are there in 1/4 of chessboard? So don't go for 1/4 of 204 and don't select the option 51. My dear friend, they won't ask you very easy question. 1/4 of chessboard means they are talking about only up till this limit. This is the part they are talking about. 1/4 of chessboard, only this part. Am I right? 1/4 of chessboard. So, very simple. The size 1 by 1, how many you will be getting? Obviously, you will be getting 4 this side, 4 this side. That is 4 into 4, 16 squares. The size 2 centimeter by 2 centimeter, how many you will be getting? 3 into 3, 9 squares. The size 3 centimeter by 3 centimeter, how many you will be getting? 2 into 2, 4 squares. And the size 4 centimeter by 4 centimeter, I mean to say 1/4 of chessboard. That is also in the form of a square. That is 1 into 1, that is 1. There are total 30 squares in 1/4 of chessboard. Question can come from that end also. If there are 30 squares in 1/4 of chessboard, then complete chessboard is having how many squares? So don't go for 30 into 4, 120. Don't do that. Complete chessboard is having 204 squares. 1/4 of chessboard is just having 30 squares. Understand what they are asking. So moving further, more calculation. Let's see. What would be the unit digit in the answer of 1658 to the power of 2936 plus 5142 to the power of 3119? Oh my God, my calculator won't say the answer. No need to worry, no need of answer. They are asking you answer unit digit, the last digit. Now let us understand how to do this part. How we can do this. First of all, we'll see a simple example. What is 2 square in the unit digit? What is 2 square in the unit digit? 2 square, obviously it is one digit only, single digit it is 4. If I ask you what is 12 square in the unit digit? 144 means unit digit will be 4. Even if I ask you 32 square, the unit digit will come 4. Even if I ask you 82 square, the unit digit will come 4. Even if I ask you 562 square, the unit digit will come 4. Similarly, if I ask you 2 cube, what is there in the unit digit? It will come 8. If I ask you 42 cube, unit digit will come 8. If I ask you 462 cube, unit digit will come 8. What does it mean? What does it mean? How this unit digit is generated? This unit digit is generated, it totally depends on in the base what is the last digit. What is the last digit? Previous digits are not important at all. What is the last digit? And how much power it is carrying? Last digit, what it is in the base and how much power it is carrying. Based on that, this unit digit is generated. So, understanding that way, if you see here, the first one, they have given as this one. If you see here, 1658 to the power of 2936. So, in the base, what is the last digit? Last digit here it is 8. And they have given 8 power 2936. Finding out 8 power 2936, it is not impossible, but it is a critical job. So, we require unit digit. We'll see 8 power in unit digit, how it will change. What are the 8 power in the unit digit? Like for example, 8 power 1, it is 8. 8 square, it is 64 means 4. 8 cube, it will be 2. 8 power 4, it will be 6. 8 power 5, again it will be 8. 8 power 6, again it will be 4. What does it mean? These 4 numbers are going on repeating in the unit digit. 8426, again 8426, 8426, 8426, means the cycle is going on of 4 numbers, that is 8426 in the unit digit. This cycle is going on repeating. Am I right? 8426, 8426. Because 4 numbers cycle is going on, because 4 numbers are repeating, take the power and divide by 4. Consider that power is divisible by 4. What does it mean? Means it make the group of 4 and stops here. Means if power is divisible by 4, if remainder comes 0, wherever it is ending, that is your answer. Consider power is not divisible by 4 and you are getting some remainder. Consider you are getting remainder 1, means it is making 4 group and stopping here. Remainder 1 means it will stop here. Remainder 2 if you get, it will stop here. Remainder 3 it will stop here. Remainder 4 you won't get because you are dividing by 4. Remainder 0 means it will stop here. So take the power, divide by 4. 2936. No doubt I will tell you 4 divisibility rule, but at present I am saying last 2 digit is sufficient. At present I am just saying you, but I will tell you further the divisibility rule, but last 2 digits you can even divide completely. So 36 is divisible by 4, means the remainder will come 0. Remainder 0 means for this the last digit will be 6 plus. Now here whose power we have to check? Here we have to check the power of 2. 2 power how it runs? 2 power 1 it is 2. 2 square it is 4. 2 cube it is 8. Am I right? 2 power 4 it is 16 means 6. 2 power 5 32 means 2 in the unit digit. 2 power 6 64 means again 4. Here what is happening? Again these 4 numbers are going on repeating, that is 2486, 2486, 2486, 2486. So when 4 numbers are repeating, what we do? Power we divide by 4. We check out with the remainder. If remainder comes 0, the cycle wherever it is ending, there we have to stop. Remainder comes 1 on the first, remainder 2 second, remainder 3 third, remainder 0 the last, remainder 4 you won't get because power you are dividing by 4. So take the power here. Here power is 3119. Divide by 4. Remainder here, just last 2 digit I am checking. 4 4s are 16. Remainder 3 you will get. Remainder 3 means it will stop here. Remainder 1, this is the answer. Remainder 2, this is the answer. Remainder 3, this is the answer. Remainder 0, then last one is the answer. So we will get remainder 3. Remainder 3 means it will stop here. Means for this, the last digit will come as 8. 6 plus 8 total how much it is? 14. 14 means the unit digit will come 4 here. This is the answer. This is how we do it. Next question, similar question I am giving you. You can pause the video and you can try to sort it out. The question goes on the screen like this. 2934 to the power of 938 plus 547 to the power of 317. In the answer, what will be unit place digit? Last digit. So my dear friend, let us see. Here, whose power we have to check? 4 power. 4 power 1, it is 4. 4 square, it is 16, means 6. 4 cube, it is 64, means 4. Means here only 2 numbers are repeating. What 2 numbers are repeating? That is 4 and 6. So when 2 numbers, cycle is going for 2 number, power we should divide by 2. If it is divisible by 2, remainder comes 0, here it will stop. If it remainder comes 1, here it will stop. Because you are dividing by 2, no other remainder will come. Or else, my dear friend, when only 2 numbers are repeating in the unit digit, just by seeing the power you can say, whenever power is coming odd number, you are getting 4 in the unit digit. Whenever power is a even number, you will get 6 in the unit digit. Just by seeing the power you can say. Here power is odd or even. This is a even number. So whenever power is a even number, you will get 6. So for this part, you will be getting definitely as unit digit 6 plus. Here whose power we have to check? In the base the last digit 7. 7 power 1, 7. 7 square 49 means the unit digit 9. 7 cube 3. 7 power 4 1. 7 power 5 again 7. Means here also 4 numbers are repeating. That is 7931 again 7931 7931. So 4 numbers are repeating means power will divide by 4. If it is divisible by 4, remainder comes 0, the last one, remainder 1, the first one, remainder 2, the second one, remainder 3, the third one. and remainder 0, the last one. So take the power, 317, only 17, 4 4s are 16. Remainder how much? 1. Remainder 1 means it will stop here. It means for this, the last digit will be 7. So 6 plus 7, how much? It is 13. 13 means unit digit here it will be 3. This is our answer. Now one more question I am giving you on the screen, similar question, and this time I want you people, don't pause the video. Don't pause the video. I can give you the guarantee without using pen, paper, calculator, within 10 seconds. You can say in the answer what is unit digit. Believe yourself. If you have understood the concept, you can do it. Don't pause the video. I'll stop for 10 seconds and you can say in the answer what is the unit digit. I believe in you. You believe in yourself. Okay. So the question is here on the screen and your time starts now. 5926 to the power of 973 plus 9475 to the power of 363. In the answer, what is the unit place digit? Got it? Very good. 1. Unit digit will come as 1. Why? Because here we have to check the power of 6. 6 power 1? 6. 6 square? 36 means unit digit 6. 6 cube? 216 means unit digit 6. Means 6 power whatever it may be, unit digit will be always 6. It means whatever is the power, no need to worry. Here unit digit is 6. Plus. Here whose power you have to check? You have to check the 5 power. 5 power 1? 5. 5 square? 25 means unit digit 5. 5 cube? 125 means unit digit 5. 5 power 4? 625 means unit digit 5. Means 5 power whatever it may be, the last digit unit digit will be always 5. 6 plus 5, 11. 11 means unit digit consists of 1. What does it mean? What I am trying to say you. See, here in the base, listen carefully, in the base, if the last digit is 0, 1, 5 or 6, no need to see the power. 0 case, always 0. 1 case, always 1. 5 case, always 5. 6 case, always 6. If the base last digit is either 0 or 1 or 5 or 6, no need to see the power. If base last digit is 0, power whatever it may be, unit digit is 0. If base last digit is 1, power whatever it may be, unit digit will be 1. Base last digit is 5, power whatever it may be, unit digit 5. Base last digit 6, power whatever it may be, unit digit will be 6. Clear? Now, if the base last digit is 4 or 9, either 4 or 9, remember one thing, two numbers will be repeating. If base last digit is 4, which two numbers? In the previous slide we have seen which two numbers were repeating, which was 4 and 6. Similarly, base last digit is 9, two numbers will be repeating, that is 9 and 1. So when two numbers are repeating, just by seeing the power you can say, whenever, if the base last digit is 4, whenever power odd number, 4 in the unit digit. Whenever power even number, 6 in the unit digit. If base last digit is 9, whenever power odd number, 9 in the unit digit. Whenever power even number, 1 in the unit digit. But if the base last digit is either 2 or 3 or 7 or 8, then remember one thing, cycle of 4 will be repeating. 4 numbers will be repeating. In 2 case, 4 numbers will be repeating. We have seen earlier in the previous slide. Which 4 numbers are repeating? 3 case also 4 numbers will be repeating. 7 case also 4 numbers will be repeating. And 8 case also 4 numbers will be repeating. So check it out which 4 numbers are repeating. And those 4 numbers which are repeating, because 4 number cycle is going on, take the power and divide by 4. Take the power and divide by 4. Based on the remainder, you can say out of those 4, which one will be our answer. And in the base last digit, nothing else will come. Because we have seen everything here. You can see every number we have seen in the last digit. Base last digit starts from 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All we have discussed. No other number will come in the base last digit. So, these were some of the calculation. I said you the logical approach. Coming to some calculation, we require the divisibility rule. So we'll understand some divisibility rules as well. Here these all things I have said you, and this I have presented in the screen so that you can understand it very clearly. If the base last digit is 0, 1, 5 or 6, then it will be same. If base last digit is either 4 or 9, In 4 case, which two numbers are repeating? 4 and 6. Am I right? In 9 case, which two numbers are repeating? That is 9 and 1. Just by seeing the power, you can say power even number, 4 is the answer. Power odd number, 6 is the answer. Base last digit 9, power even number, 9 is the answer, means unit digit, and power odd number, 1 is there in the unit digit. And if the base last digit is 2, 3, 7 or 8, in 2 case, these 4 numbers will be repeating. In 3 case, these 4 numbers will be repeating. In the 7 case, these 4 numbers, and in the 8 case, these 4 numbers are repeating. So take the power, divide by 4. If remainder comes 1, the cycle where it remainder comes 0, if it is divisible by 4, cycle where it is ending, there it will stop. Okay. Remainder 1, the first one. Remainder 2, the second one. And remainder 3, the third one. That's it. Nothing else you'll get. Now, coming to the divisibility rules. Is the divisibility rule important? First of all, we'll understand the divisibility rule. Then we'll see what type of question it can be presented in the divisibility rule concept. So let us go for the divisibility rule. Very first thing, divisibility rule of 2. How can you say without dividing? Just by seeing, how can you say a given number is divisible by 2 or not? That is the meaning of divisibility rule. Without dividing, some other way. So don't say me, sir, if a number is even number, then it is divisible by 2. That is the definition of even number. Divisibility rule of 2, some people they say the last digit of the given number should be 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Superb. Excellent. You are correct. But your concept, same thing, I am presenting in a different way. Why I am presenting in that way? That also will understand further. Listen there. Same thing I am saying, but different way. What I am saying, any given number, 2, 6, 9, 3, 4, 5, 1. Any given number, if last digit of the given number is 0 or multiple of 2, then the given number is divisible by 2. Any given number, last digit should be either 0 or else multiple of 2. In single digit multiple of 2, it will be no doubt 2, 4, 6, 8 only. I know that, but why I am saying like this, we'll understand later on. Here, very clear it is, any given number, if last digit of the given number is 0 or else that last digit should be divisible by 2, then the given number is divisible by 2. Very good. Now, why I said like this? All the two powers will be having the same rule, similar rule. Like 4 can be written as how? 2 square. 4 can be written as 2 square. Means any given number, last 2 digit. 4 divisibility rule says that any given number, last 2 digit should be 0, 0 or last 2 digit, it should be multiple of 4. Any given number, if last 2 digit is 0, 0 or else the number formed by last 2 digit, it is divisible by 4, then the given number is divisible by 4. Now, all the 2 powers you can say, means 8 can be written as 2 power 3. So what is 8 divisibility rule? Any given number, if last 3 digit is 0, 0, 0 or else number formed by last 3 digit that is divisible by 8, then the given number is divisible by 8. Now let me tell you, you will say us the 2 power 4, that is 16 divisibility rule, you will say 32 divisibility rule, you will say 64 divisibility rule, only based on how much power 2 power you are writing. Those many digits from the end you have to check. That's it. So these many divisibility rule you have understood. Now moving further, 3 divisibility rule. What is the divisibility rule of 3? The sum of the digits of a given number should be divisible by 3. Listen carefully. The sum of the digits of a given number should be divisible by 3. Then the given number is divisible by 3. Like here the example, if I say all the digits you have to add, that is 2 plus 6 plus 9 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 1. Everything, all the digits you have to add. 2 plus 6, it becomes 8. 8 plus 9, it becomes 17. 17 plus 3, that is 20. 20 plus 4, 24. 24 plus 5, that is 29. Plus 1, 30. Is 30 divisible by 3? Yes. So this number is divisible by 3. 3 divisibility rule says that sum of the digits of a given number should be divisible by 3. Then the given number is divisible by 3. Now let me tell you, 9 is also having the same rule. But don't get confused. I am not saying that 3 square is 9. So 9 is also having same rule. I am not saying like that. If it is like that, then 27 should also have the same rule. 27 should also have the same rule, because 3 cube is 27. And if the same rule is followed, then we can declare that 27 is not divisible by 27, because 27 2 plus 7 is 9. 9 is not divisible by 27, so 27 is no. Don't go for that. Just where the power is valid, I'll tell you how it will be, which all places we can say powers are having the same rule. But here I am clearing it to you that whatever 3 rule is there, 9 is also having the same rule, not because of 3 square, but normally 9 is also having the same rule. Sum of the digits should be divisible by 9, then the given number is divisible by 9. Here sum of the digits is coming 30. Is 30 divisible by 9? No, means this number is not divisible by 9. 9 is also having the same 3 rule only. Now, moving further, 4. 4 divisibility rule already we have declared. Last 2 digit of the given number should be 0, 0, or else number formed by last 2 digit, it should be divisible by 4. Moving to 5. 5 divisibility rule. 5 divisibility rule, maximum people they say last digit should be 0 or 5. Very good. Superb. But as you know, your thing, a slight change. Same thing I am presenting in a different way. What I am saying, any given number like A, B, C, D, E. This is the number. Any given number, last digit of the given number should be 0, or the last digit should be multiple of 5. Now I know very well that in a single digit multiple of 5 is only 5. But why I am saying this way? Because all the 5 powers will be having the similar rule. Like 25 can be written as 5 square. So any given number, because it is square, any given number last 2 digit of the given number should be 0, 0, or the number formed by last 2 digit, it should be multiple of 25. Now you can say 125 divisibility rule. 125 can be written as 5 power 3. So last 3 digit of the given number should be 0, 0, 0, or else number formed by last 3 digit, it should be multiple of 125. Now all the 5 power, you can even say 625, because it is 5 power 4, 4 digits. So all the 5 powers will be having the same rule. Okay, number of digits will keep on increasing. Coming to 6 divisibility rule. Before going for 6 divisibility rule, my dear friend, let us clear 2 more terms, because if you understand 6 divisibility rule, many other number you can understand the divisibility rule, how to make it. Books won't say this, which I am going to say you. My dear friend, first we have to understand 2 terms very clearly, then we'll come back to 6 divisibility rule. What are those 2 terms? Are you aware of this word, that is twin prime? Are you aware of this word, which is co-prime? What is twin prime number? What is co-prime number? Many people get confused. They make co-prime as twin prime as co-prime. Some people they say both are same. Let me tell you, both are not same. We'll understand the difference first. Then I'll tell you the 6 divisibility rule, what we have to do. First of all, what is twin prime number? What is twin prime number? Listen carefully. Any 2 prime numbers, the difference between them, if it is 2, then it will be called as twin prime number. Any 2 prime numbers in which the difference is of 2, then it will be called as twin prime number. Like 13 and 17, 2 prime numbers. Is it a twin prime? No, because here difference is not 2. They are saying clearly difference should be 2 only. Like 3 and 5, it is called as twin prime number. Both prime numbers are there and difference between them is 2. So this is twin prime. This is not twin prime. This is twin prime number. Further example, you can say 5 and 7, twin prime numbers. Further, 11 and 13, twin prime numbers. Don't say 7 and 11. Don't say 7 and 11. Difference between them should be 2. Further, you can say 17, 19. So any 2 prime numbers, the difference between them is 2, then it will be called as twin prime number. Anyhow, this is not that important. Only to make you the difference, I am saying this twin prime. Important here it is co-prime. What is co-prime number now? Co-prime. This is very, very important, because based on this only we'll understand further the divisibility rule. What is co-prime number? The definition of co-prime number is any 2 numbers. See what I am saying? Any 2 numbers. I am not using the word prime. Any 2 numbers whose common factor is only 1 no other factors are common, then it will be called as co-prime numbers. Any two numbers whose common factor is only 1. No other factors are common, it will be called as co-prime number. Like for example, I am taking an example of 9, 16. What are the factors of 9? What are the numbers which can divide 9? 1 can divide 9. 3 can divide 9. 9 can divide 9. What are the factors of 16? 2 can divide 16. Further 4 can also divide 16. Further 8 can also divide 16. Further 16 can also divide 16. Am I right? So these are the factors of 16. Now these two numbers which we have taken and their factors, when we are comparing, there is only one factor common, that is 1. No other factors are common. No other factors are common. Then these two will be called as co-prime numbers. Once again, any two numbers whose common factor is only 1, no other factors are common, then it will be called as co-prime number. Clear? One more important thing. Any two consecutive number, any two continuous number will be always co-prime. Like for example, 8 and 9. It will be co-prime. 8 factors are 1, 2, 4 and 8. 9 factors are 1, 3, 9. What is common in them? Only 1 is common. No other factors are common. It will be called as co-prime number. Clear? Now, 18 and 4, is it a co-prime number? Let me tell you, no. It is not a co-prime number because 18 factor is 1, 2, 3, 6, 9. 4 factor is 1, 2, 4. Common in them you can find 1 is also common, 2 is also common. I said you common should be only 1. No other factor should be common, then it will be called co-prime. So these are not co-prime numbers. Any two number which is having common factor as only 1, no other factors are common, then it will be called as co-prime number. And example I gave you that any two consecutive number will be always co-prime. Any two different prime numbers will be also co-prime. Now once the co-prime is clear, coming back to divisibility rule of 6. What is divisibility rule of 6? 6 divisibility rule says that break the 6 into co-prime factors. Break the 6 into co-prime factors. 6 can be written as 2 3s are 6 and 2 and 3 are co-prime numbers. Then 6 divisibility rule says that any given number, if it is divisible by 2 as well as it is divisible by 3, then the given number is divisible by 6. Means given number should pass the divisibility rule of 2. It should even pass the divisibility rule of 3. Then that number will be divisible by 6. Consider it is passing the 2 divisibility rule, but it is not passing 3. Then it is not divisible by 6. It should pass both of them. Means it should pass quarterly, it should pass half yearly, then it can attempt the annual. Are you getting me? Same way, both it should pass. If one it is failing, no annual is there. Like for example, 4, 6, 2, 9, 8. Is this number divisible by 6? So first we have to check the 2 divisibility rule. 2 divisibility rule, last digit will say it is divisible by 2. Okay, 2 it is passing. 3 divisibility rule. 3 divisibility rule, addition of the digits. 4 plus 6, 10. 10 plus 2, 12. 12 plus 9. 12 plus 9, it is 21. And 21 plus 8 is 29. Is 29 divisible by 3? No. Means it has failed the divisibility rule of 3. So this number is failing the divisibility rule of 6. This number is not divisible by 6. Both it should pass. Then it will be passing the divisibility rule of 6. Now my dear friend, many bigger numbers you can make the divisibility rule like this. I'll tell you what are those bigger numbers, how to make the divisibility rule in the further slide. Coming to divisibility rule of 7. See, divisibility rule of 7. No doubt it is there. But instead of following that rule, let me tell you, you can directly divide and check. Because that complicated rule if you are using, better my suggestion would be divide and check. So 7, 13, 17, 19, there are the divisibility rules. For your information I can say, but my suggestion is always that don't use those rules. Instead of following those rules, that lengthy rules, you can directly divide and check it out. Okay, we are making these rules to make our work little bit easy, not to make it complex. Okay, moving further. Divisibility rule for 8. What is divisibility rule of 8? Already we have discussed, it can be written as 2 power 3. So any given number, last 3 digits should be 0, 0, 0, or else that number found by last 3 digit, it should be divisible by 8. 9 divisibility rule, sum of the digits. Sum of the digits, it should be divisible by 9. Then the given number is divisible by 9. 10 divisibility rule, last digit should be 0. Okay, so last digit, here you are talking about digit. Last digit should be 0. So all 10 powers will be having same rule. 10 square is 100. So 100 divisibility rule, last 2 digit. 10 square, power 2. So last 2 digit should be 0, 0. 10 cube is 1000. Last 3 digit should be 0, 0, 0. Are you getting me? So where the powers are having the similar rule, you can understand number of digits where it is increasing, you can understand that. Similar rule it will be having when number of digits you are checking, not the sum and all. Moving to 11 divisibility rule. Listen carefully, 11 divisibility rule says that any given number, difference between sum of odd place digit and even place digit, it should be 0 or else multiple of 11, then the given number is divisible by 11. Once again, difference between sum of odd place digit and even place digit should be 0 or else multiple of 11, then the given number is divisible by 11. Like for example, 4698821. Is this number divisible by 11 or not? You have to check. 11 divisibility rule says that difference between sum of odd place digit and even place digit. Means, I am not talking about odd number. Odd digits you take. Odd place digit. First place, third place, fifth place. Take it separately. 492. Find the sum of it. How much it is coming? 9 plus 2, 11. 11 plus 4, 15 it is coming. Am I right? And even place digit separately. 6, 8 and 1. Add them. Total you will be getting 15. Difference between them, how much you are getting? 0. If difference is coming 0 or else multiple of 11, given number is divisible by 11. Here difference between this 15 and 15 you are getting 0. So this number is divisible by 11. You can check it out. 11 4s are 44. Remainder how much? 2. 29. 11 2s are 22. Remainder how much? 7. 78. 11 7s are 77. Remainder how much? 1. 12. 11 1s are 11. Remainder how much? 1. 11. 11 1s are 11. This number is divisible by 11. Difference between odd place digit and even place digit. It should be, difference should be 0. Or else, even if difference is coming multiple of 11 like 11, 22, 33, 44, then the given number is divisible by 11. Okay. Moving to 12 divisibility rule. Very simple. Break the 12 into co-prime factors. Break the 12 into co-prime factors. Don't talk it as, sir, 2 6 are 12. 2 and 6 are not co-prime numbers. I want it should be broken into co-prime factors. So 3 and 4. 3 4s are 12. 3 into 4 we can write as 12. And 3 and 4 are co-prime numbers. Because I said any two continuous number will be always co-prime. They will have only common factor 1. No other factors will be common. So a given number should pass the divisibility rule of 3. That is sum of the digits. It should pass the divisibility rule of 4 also. Means last 2 digit. If it is passing both, then the given number is divisible by 12. Okay. Now 13, as I said you, instead of following the rule, you can directly divide and check it out. Okay. Later on all the prime numbers, instead of following the rule, there are the rules, but instead of following the rule, you can directly divide and check it out. Now these all bigger numbers you can say. 15 divisibility rule. 3 5s are 15. 3 and 5 are co-prime numbers. Given number should be divisible by 3 as well as by 5, then it is divisible by 15. 16 divisibility rule, 2 power 4. 16 can be written as 2 power 4. Last 4 digit of the given number should be 0, 0, 0, 0, or else number found by last 4 digit, it should be divisible by 16. 18 divisibility rule. 18 break into co-prime factor. Don't say it as 2 9s are 18. Yes, 2 9s are 18. Very good. Superb. Don't say it as 3 6 are 18. 3 and 6 are not co-prime number. 2 9s are 18. 2 and 9 are co-prime number. Given number should be divisible by 2 as well as by 9. Then the given number is divisible by 18. Now all the bigger numbers you can say. 20 divisibility rule. 4 5s are 20. Given number should be divisible by 4 as well as by 5. Then given number is divisible by 20. 40 divisibility rule. Don't say 20 into 2. They are not co-prime number. Don't say 10 into 4. They are not co-prime number. 40 can be written as 5 into 8. 5 and 8 are co-prime numbers. Break always in the co-prime factors. That is 5 and 8. 8 5s are 40. Given number should be divisible by 5. Given number should be also divisible by 8. Then the given number is divisible by 40. 80 divisibility rule. 16 and 5. 16 and 5 are co-prime numbers. You can check out with their factors. Okay. Given number should be divisible by 16. That is last 4 digit, 2 power 4. Given number should be divisible by 5. That is last digit should be 0 or multiple of 5. Okay. Then if both it is passing, then it is divisible by 80. So bigger numbers also divisibility rule you can say easily. Now coming to what type of question they can give based on this. Here, find the remainder. No, here normal question it is. Next question maybe it can come on divisibility rule. Let's see. Here they are saying find the remainder when 3 power 5193 is divided by 8. Find the remainder. 3 power 5193 when it is divided by 8. What is the remainder? My dear friend, here don't get confused. Don't say, sir, you haven't said any logic. My dear friend, start working. You'll understand there is a logic. And you know that logic. You know very well. Once I start explaining, you'll understand. Okay, this much only. See, what we have to do? 3 power 1. That is 3. When 3 is divided by 8, when 3 is divided by 8, remainder will come how much? Obviously, 8 zeros are 0. Remainder will come 3. 3 square. It is 9. When 9 is divided by 8, when 9 is divided by 8, remainder will come how much? Remainder will come 1. 3 cube. It is 27. When 27 is divided by 8, 27 divided by 8. 8 3s are 24. 25, 26, 27. Remainder is coming how much? Again 3. 3 power 4. That is 81. When 81 is divided by 8, 81 divided by 8. 8 tens are 80. Remainder how much? 1. So what is happening? Right, remainder either it is coming 3 or 1, 3 or 1. When cycle of 2 is going on, we got it. The same, similar logic it is. So we can see the power, we can say whenever power is a odd number for 3, remainder is coming 3. When power is coming as even number for 3, remainder is coming as 1. So see the power and say. Power is an odd number or even number. This is an odd number. So whenever power is an odd number, remainder is coming 3. That is option B. Simple. Next question. If the number 653AB is divisible by 90, they have declaring this number is divisible by 90. Then what is A plus B? Means this A plus B value they are asking you. A and B are the 2 digit single digit number. They are asking you what are the sum of that. Now 90 divisibility rule. Sir, you didn't said 90 divisibility rule. My dear friend, though I didn't said, I said you indirectly. Break 90 into co-prime factors. 9 tens are 90. Both are continuous number. 2 continuous number are always co-prime. Means given number should be divisible by 9 as well as by 10. Then the given number will be divisible by 90. 10 divisibility rule you know very well. Last date should be 0. Means you got B value as 0. Okay, clear it is now. B should be definitely 0. And 9 divisibility rule, sum of the digits. Add everything. 6 plus 5 plus 3 plus A. Don't see B. B already you got 0 because it should be divisible by 10. Last date should be 0. Now A. This should be sum should be divisible by 9. So up till now 6 plus 5 it comes how much? 6 plus 5 it comes somewhere around 11. 11 plus 3 14. In 14 how much we can add so that that number will be divisible by 9? So 14 4 will add. 14 plus 4. 14 plus 4 is 18. 18 is divisible by 9. Means then if you make A value as 4 it will be divisible by 9. So here A plus B value 0 plus 4 it will be 4. This is the answer. Now many of the people get confused here. Many of the people what they say, sir, in the place of A, instead of taking 4, if I take this as up till here we are getting sum as 14. In 14 instead of adding 4, why not we add something like 14 plus you can say 14 plus 11. 14 plus 11 is how much? 14 plus 11 is coming as somewhere around 25. Okay, some other multiples they try. Like A value they keep instead of 4, they make it as 13. If I add 13. So here total this much is already 14. In that more 13 if I add, it becomes 27. and 27 is divisible by 9. So A value can be 13. My dear friend, let me tell you, no. A value cannot be 13 because A is a single digit number. Don't get confused with this 13 and 22. A is a single digit number. Don't get confused. Wantedly they are giving you like this the values. A is already you know B value. B is 0. Single digit number. A is also a single digit number. So it should be 4. So 0 plus 4. The sum of A plus B. It will be equal to only 4. Not 13. Not 22. Nothing other number. Is it clear? So my dear friend, there are more further calculation on the numbers, and every calculation there is a logic. But if you want to know the logic behind the question, start working on the question. Don't fear by seeing the question. So this was your topic, number system. Hope you have enjoyed the session. Thank you all. Take care. Bye bye. Thank you everyone.